Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, what's going on right now with the FOMC meeting tonight. I'm going to show you the price action, what I think, how low Bitcoin could go to, where we're going to see a rebound, but also want to discuss a couple of altcoins, which I think they have a great potential and we could actually buy the dip. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. So straight away, I want to show you what happened with our call a few weeks ago with Bitcoin, where we said we would have dropped to roughly $64,000. So we were completely right, said that we would have seen a rebound, from here to here. It was roughly like a 7% rebound. Bitcoin went from $64,000 to 69,200. I was expecting 70,500, but it didn't happen. But in our private Discord, we actually called this move in advance, and it went very well. And then we said that from this level over here, we would have seen a rejection, and here we go, guys, going exactly the way we actually said. From here to here, went down to this level, and we touched this yellow line here, this Fibonacci retracement at roughly $60,500. And the question is, where are we going to go from next? So it is my opinion that what could be happening maybe next week, it could be that Bitcoin could see a little bit more of a continuation to the downside, maybe to go down to, let's say, 59,000, 58,000, and then depending on what's going to happen, then we could see a big rebound, and then in anticipation of the halving, we could see the price going to, depending on how low we're going to go to. So if we're going to rebound from the 60,400 and form like a double bottom, we could see then a continuation to the upside, maybe retest the 74,000, a bit of a pullback, and then finally by the mid-April, we're going to see the target of $88,000. Otherwise, if we're going to see more of a downside coming down, let's say we're going to go down to 54,000 to 53,000, then I could see more of a longer time to recover, and we could see Bitcoin maybe before the halving or during the halving to go up as $79,000, which all these targets are actually way higher than this. So very very promising. But I want to also show you what I found today, which is quite interesting, is that Bitcoin at the moment, right? If I'm gonna go and draw like a naked chart over here. First of all, we form what we call a head and looks like it's forming like a head and shoulders. So what I could be doing from here, I could just go and this is a shoulder from here, this is a head, this is a shoulder. And if we're gonna break the neckline from here, what we could be seeing would be a very big pullback down to this level over here at roughly $48,000. So I'm not saying, guys, this is going to happen, but I mean, this is something that really could happen. Okay, so that's why, like in this channel over here, it's a no bullshit channel, because we really want to show you like the objective point of view. I don't think guys, this is going to happen in the nearby future, but of course this is a possibility for you to have a look at. But also more in a short term now, if we're gonna see Bitcoin, to continue to go to the downside, I think that's to be honest, we already had a sell-off from the Fed, from the FOMC meeting, so people started to sell in anticipation of the meeting, and you can see that we went from 64,000 to now 60,500, and it looks like that the sell-off could be already done. But also, I want to show you this. If I'm gonna go and connect these 2 points over here, and also these points over here, Bitcoin is in an exact downward channel around this area. So the question is, what is going to be happening from here? So it is my expectation that after the FOMC meeting, probably from let's say today or tomorrow until the end of the week, because we are in this channel over here, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to actually go back and maybe retest this area, this channel over here, at roughly $65,000 to $66,000. And also in our private membership, in our Discord, I was actually mentioning that I bought one entire Bitcoin at roughly $63,000, and then I bought one today also at $61,000. So I'm already, my dollar cost average position now is at $62,000, so I'm already in profit, which is going great. And I'm thinking that the reason why I did that, because I could actually see maybe a retest of Bitcoin at this top end of the channel, and then decide what it's going to do. Is it going to go and continue and maybe retest the new high at 74,000? In that case, we're going to see, of course, a new all-time high coming very, very soon. Or is it going to reject here and then go a little bit lower to maybe $57,000 to $58,000? So I guess what we have to do right now If you already, bought at 61,000, congratulations, guys. That was a very good move. Otherwise, I would say maybe to, wait and see what happens if he's gonna go and retest this area here. So the thing is, don't go just long because you're gonna go in this area and you think he's gonna go up this way, because what could be happening in this at this level, you could see that, of course, like a rejection or a continuation. So the best time to buy, of course, would be at the bottom of the channel or at the top of the channel. But if you're going to see a rejection here at the top of the channel here, like a red bar, like this one, for example, that could be a very good sign that we're going to go lower, maybe to form, we can say, like, like a lower low, or to maybe form even a double bottom. So that's, I'm talking about probabilities. I'm not talking about bullshit like some other people say, like, the moon boys or the perma bears, that they just, it's their opinion. This, I'm talking about what could be happening in the market. So Bitcoin, pretty much all covered, and I really hope, this is actually helpful for you. The next one I want to talk about, guys, which is one of my members who was asking me this question, when what's going to be happening with H bar. H bar is a great altcoin, which I think is going to do very well in this bull market, and I want to show you what could be happening from here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this pattern over here, which is quite interesting, and I'm going to show you what I think could be happening for the next, let's say, 6 months. Okay, so at the moment, H bar has formed this very particular shape, which I revealed in our Discord community. What kind of name is this? And if this is going to play out, that could be very good for H bar, because we could see, of course, a continuation to the upsides, but also be very careful because it could be other downward potential. But for the moment, of course, you can join us in our Discord community, in our membership, link down below, because we explain exactly what it is, what is the targets, and all of that. But of course, H bar looks very promising from here. Otherwise, I'm gonna go on the daily chart and show you a little bit better what could be happening as well. So I'm gonna go from here. Let's have a look with H bar. Even from here, we can see, like, what's going on the daily chart. I'm just gonna cancel everything about here, and we can see that we are forming like a sort of now like a support, and the question is how low we could go to. Again, it's all discussed in our premium Discord premium group. So at the moment, I mean, looks like that we could see a potential pullback down to this area over here at 0.08 to then, of course, explode to the upside from here, which looks very good. And so H bar for me at the moment, so what I will do, I will probably wait for probably to retest this bottom over here, maybe down to this area over here, and then I will make my decision. And the final one I want to talk about today, again, was asked by one of my very good students, my good client, sorry, is XRP Ripple. I guess everybody knows XRP doesn't need any presentation, and XRP is also in a very interesting situation, guys. So what I'm gonna do from here with XRP, I'm expecting XRP to do very well, but potentially to continue with a little bit of a consolidation until I would say maybe July, August, until we're gonna break this chart, this pattern over here. And XRP also has a very upside potential, which is going to go up potentially like these levels over here, but also has higher levels from here, which is all discussed in really segmented very well in our membership. For the moment, what I can see for XRP, I could see that we have to be able to break this level of diagonal resistance from here to actually to be able to go higher, but there is also like a risk where XRP could actually retest this lower support level at roughly 0.53, and then I guess we had to try to break this triangle out, and then we could see like continuation to the upside. But so far, I mean, looks a great coin, lots of upside potential. It could go much higher in the next bull run. But overall, guys, as I said before, Bitcoin I think is gonna potentially correct a little bit more, maybe this week, next week. But again, my view has not changed. I think we're still in the bull market. I still believe we are not done, and we're gonna see higher levels. This dip is only to scare people. You know, the insiders are actually buying and making all the retail scared. That is going to go down to 20,000, 10,000, like some people think. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. And if you have a question, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to see you tomorrow for more updates about the cryptocurrency market.